on? How you guys doing? Birkenstocks, you already know. Of course, I know I've been away for a while. I'll explain that in a different video. But as of right now, as you guys know, we are in the middle of a crisis. I'll call it a crisis because that's what it is. We're in the middle of a crisis, a pandemic, epidemic? No, not an epidemic, but a pandemic. That's what we are in the middle of. Known as the coronavirus, and I'm not gonna talk about that, just because that's all you see in the news, right? That's all you see, all you see, all you see, all you see. It's just that's just all you see. But I'm not here to talk about that because in times like this, you always want to give people. Yes, you want to give people the truth, but you also want to give people something that will strengthen them up, and actually that would help people, you know. So once again, I'm not going to talk about the coronavirus. I'm not. Okay. Just this one thing, and after that, I'm not going to say it. All right. I will say that it's a sad thing that's been going on, and I pray that we will get it, that we all will get through this period of time together. Together we're going to do it, right? Together we're going to get through it. So just that everyone who has lost a loved one due to the coronavirus, or has someone in the ICU due to the coronavirus, God is always with you. So be hopeful, you know, and just always look to God through this tough time, because it is a tough time to go through. So, but right now I'm going to read you something out of the NASB. Oh, you can't see that, but the Bible, God's word. I've seen a couple of people reading this verse, and I've seen just a couple of people just mentioning it, and I decided to look into it myself and see what it really says, you know, because whenever somebody says something, you're just like, oh, great, wow, whew, that sounds good. But then when you read it yourself, you're just like, wow, I've read that a lot of times. But of course, there's times that you didn't really pick it up just because of whatever. So, Psalms 91, just so y'all see that, Psalms 91. All right. So once again, NASB. This is a version that I started to use. So anyway, let's get on. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High God will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. So he who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow. It's not even saying the full place. It's just the shadow of the Almighty. That's pretty key, because if you think about a shadow, like it's a shadow. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Now, David is basically saying, I will say to the Lord, you know, like, I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. He's saying he's calling God his refuge and his fortress. And of course, he trusts in God. How could you not, right? God has delivered David out of so many things. So, of course, he's going to trust God through whatever crisis he's going through, right? Let's continue. For it is he who delivers you from the snare and the trapper, and from the deadly pestilence. Pestilence, that's what we're going through right now, right? God will deliver us through this. It's not going to be the president. It's not going to be a governor. It's not going to be the hospitals. It's going to be God. Prayer is the only way that we're going to get through everything that we're struggling with. Prayer is the only way that we're going to ever get through it. Prayer is the only way that we're going to ever get through it. Did you copy that? Okay. He will cover you with his pinions. And a pinion is a wing. It's the tip of the wing of a bird. And under his wings you may seek refuge. So God is going to cover you. So like, let me step this out so y'all can see this. So when it's raining, or whenever there's trouble brewing, a bird will naturally put the baby birds, they will put the wings right here, and it will cover the baby birds so that nothing will happen, so that no trouble will come to them, so that they will have refuge. So he's saying that God will wrap his wings around you. God will wrap his arms around you through this time. And under his wings you may seek refuge. His faithfulness is a shield and a bulwark. A bulwark is a wall. It's a very strong wall at that. You will not be afraid of the terror by night, or the arrow that flies by the day, of the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, or the destruction that lays waste at noon. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right side, but it shall not approach you. You will only look on with your eyes, and you will see the recompense of the wicked. For you have made the Lord my refuge, even the Most High your dwelling place. You have made the Lord my refuge, even the Most High your dwelling place. No evil will befall you, nor will any plague come near your tent. For he will give his angels charge concerning you, to guard you in all his ways. They will bear you up in their hands, that you do not strike your foot against a stone. They will bear you up in their hands, the angels, that you do not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread upon the lion and cobra, the young lion, and the serpent will trample down. Because he has loved me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him securely on high, because he has known my name. He will call upon me, and I will answer him. This is Jesus responding, right? He will call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him. With a long life I will satisfy him and let him see my salvation. This is God's word, so I'm not making it up. Y'all already see. Ooh. This is God's word. God is telling us that he's going to protect us. That anything that may come towards us, yes, it is a problem. Yes, it is a pandemic. Yes, it's something to get worried, but we shouldn't be worried. We shouldn't, as Christians too, we shouldn't be worried. We should always be in a positive mindset, in a positive mind, and say, you know what, I'm going to get through this. God is going to help me to get through this, and I'm going to get through it regardless of whatever. I'm going to get through this. And that's what we need to say, that we're going to get through it. Like I said, it's a tough time, and this is going to the last time I mention it, I promise. It's a tough time, but we are going to get through this whole coronavirus, and we're going to get through it together. So whatever you got to do while you're home, while you're just through this time, I would tell you just to do an activity that will keep your mind off of coronavirus, because as you know, when you turn on the news, that's all you hear. You don't even hear the weather. They don't even tell you what the weather is. The weather could be like 100 degrees, but all you know is you got to be indoors, right? So they won't tell you what the weather is. They only tell you coronavirus. Oh, this is what the president said about coronavirus. This is what the governor said about coronavirus. This is what the mayors, this is what the judge is saying. But you need to find something that will get you through this time, especially if we got to be home for another 30 days. You got to find something that will get you through this period of time, whether it be writing, whether it be drawing, whether it be dancing in your house. Dance like no one's watching you, right? Whether it be like working out, because I've seen a lot of people, they just put out videos now, and I've seen a lot of people online, and I'm just like, wow, so everybody is doing live videos. It's pretty cool, but it's kind of like, all right, come on now. But anyway, whatever you got to do something to get you past this time, get you past what we're going through right now. So find something, develop a new activity, develop something that will get you past what we're going through and what we're dealing with. That's what I would tell you guys the most. So it's good to be back. It's good to put out a video. I kind of missed it. I kind of did. All right. But seriously, that's definitely what I would tell y'all. Is to find something that will get your mind off of what we're going through. Find something, whatever it is. Find it. Get your mind off of this, so that whenever you're in that quiet space, whenever you're in the house by yourself, or if you're in the house with your loved ones, if the person doesn't have to go to work, if you're in the house with your loved one, you need to be able to get through this moment, or you will. No, I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. But you need to find something that's going to get you past what we're dealing with in this moment, in this time. So that's what I'll tell you guys until next time, because there will be a next video, and then there will be another video after that. Then there will be another video after that. So until next time, I'll see y'all later. Be blessed. We got this. We're going to do it, and we're going to do it together. So